Bonjour Français 2, c'est Madame Torres. Aujourd'hui, je vais parler de ce que vous avez fait à faire cette semaine dans votre classe de français 2. Actually, we're actually going to have semester 1 and semester 2 students in class this Thursday. So everyone in French 2 needs to really pay attention to this video. What I'm going to tell you is going to make your life way easier. So I've had a couple of questions about DBAs and collaborations. And this week, for your live lesson, which has been and always will be every Thursday at 3 o'clock for French 2, we are doing DBAs and collaborations. So, of course, the live lesson's only 1 hour, and it's not enough time for me to do everyone's DBA. So what I would like to do is ask that everyone attend the live lesson so you can at least see what the DBA is going to be like. And if you feel like getting it done then, you can get it done right then. If you'd rather do or book an appointment, I highly suggest doing that as well. But let me address semester 1 students first, and then I'll help out semester 2. For semester 1 students, you guys are going to be given the chance to complete a collaboration in class this Thursday. So I know you've had to watch the recordings instead of coming to class, but I decided that since there are quite a few of you who need collaboration partners and need to get a collaboration assignment done, I wanted to give you that chance. If you don't know what a collaboration is, it's an assignment that you have to complete with another student in your class. And usually if we do it during the live lesson, I'll provide the space for you, like a little private room for you and your partner to communicate and complete that assignment together. So this Thursday at 3 o'clock, please make sure you show up about 10 minutes before to make sure everything is working, that you can hear everything correctly or fine, that your audio, visual, everything is working fine in the course. And when you log into Blackboard Collaborate. But when you log into the course, when you log into the live lesson, I'm going to have this collaboration option up for semester 1 students. So you'll see it's from 2.03. Just go to 2.03 in your lessons and click on the collaborative assignment option 1. And please read through it so you know exactly what you have to do. When you come to the live lesson, I'm going to say, okay, are you semester 1, semester 2? Are you here for collaboration? Yes? Bam, put you into the private room. And I won't really be explaining very much to you. So it's important that you read through this before. I chose to feature this collaboration because it is from Module 2, the beginning, so most of you should be done with that already. Also, it's kind of a review from French 1. So for this collaboration, you're actually going to be creating 5 interview questions to find out what your partner likes and dislikes doing. So for example, do you like to, I don't know, go surfing on the weekends? That would be a question. So you're just basically practicing likes and dislikes from that lesson. If you don't remember how to do that, you need to read through 2.03 one more time and prepare for that. So that's what you're going to be doing in class. Again, show up on time, about 10 minutes before 3 o'clock on Thursday for the live lesson. And if you don't remember how to actually go to a live lesson or where the link is, just make sure you go to your homepage of the course, and it is right here. As soon as it loads, you'll see it. Here we go. Live lessons, Thursdays at 3. Just click on where it says join a live lesson. And a little recap in case you guys should all know this. If you missed a live lesson, all the recordings are put here either the same afternoon or the next day, right? Okay, semester 2. This week you have 9.04 and 9.05 due. What that means is you have a reading activity to answer questions on with a voice activity and the DBA. Module 9 is pretty short. I mean, let's be honest. Semester 1 had a lot more assignments than these modules have. And you guys are practically pros at the French language now. So for 9.04, you see here you have a little audio you can click and listen to, right? And then you actually have the reading right below it. This is a lecture, right? This is a lecture that you have to read for the assignment. So read through it. It uses a lot of vocabulary, a lot of important vocabulary. So after you go through la lecture, you're going to click through and you're going to see some more listening practice to do. And you'll also see some more vocabulary, which I highly recommend you take the time to go through. The more vocabulary that you practice with, the better your DBA is going to sound, because I have something really fun in mind for your DBA. But here is some vocabulary practice. Go ahead and, choose, how do we say si, I don't know, is it la marée? Oops, incorrect. So you got to keep trying, right? So make sure you go through each of them to practice your vocabulary, and then you will have the assignment. So let me bring you to the assignment real quick. Oops, it brought me to la lecture. 904. So you have some questions to answer based on the reading. Only 5 questions, right? Maybe read through these questions first to see what they're asking. Pay attention to whether they're present tense or passé composé, right? And then you have a voice activity where you answer these questions. And please also submit your written response when you submit the voice activity so I can read it. Aimez-vous visiter l'aquarium? Aimez-vous travailler avec les enfants? So it's based on a little bit of what you read in la lecture. Now, for your DBA that is due this week, like I said, you can attend a live lesson and get the DBA done. If you're going to come for a collaboration, which I'm going to talk to you about afterwards, you can only do the collaboration or the DBA. You will not get both of them done in the live lesson this Thursday. So just keep that in mind. This will be the last time I offer a collaboration in class. The last time. If you are unable to come for this collaboration today, this Thursday, then you're going to have to find a partner on your own. But for our DBA, check out what you have to review. It's pretty short. What I'm going to want you to be able to do when we talk for your DBA is to tell me a story. Okay? You learned about Martinique and you learned about Tahiti, these 2 islands that were colonized by the French, and these 2 islands where people do speak French. And you learned a lot about the culture in those places, the history throughout the past 2 semesters. So what I want you to do is you're going to actually prepare for me a story about a trip that you will take to the island of your choice and what you will see there. And I want you to include a lot of these geographical terms that you're learning, talking about the animals, the ocean, the forest. Both of these are tropical climates, but that means they have ocean, right? So they have reefs, they have fish, they have things to see, wildlife on the ocean, and then also in the forest. You can go mountain climbing even on some of these islands. So here we're pulling together everything you've learned from these different modules. You're talking about an island, either Martinique or Tahiti. You're using the future tense, very important, and you're using a lot of your vocabulary. The more, the better. Be excited, right, to tell me this story. Tell me about what you will see, what you will do, who you will go with. Just practice using the future simple as much as possible. And then, of course, savoir vivre. I want you to take some time to read through that and maybe even do a little bit of research on your own. What else can you learn about French culture that maybe you didn't know about before, or that you think is really important that someone knows if ever they're visiting France? Or you can focus on Martinique, right? What are some customs in Martinique that one should be aware of before traveling? So that's what we're going to do for your DBA. And I'll describe that again in some more detail, although I feel like I gave you a lot already during the live lesson. And I look forward to seeing a super full class, fingers crossed, on Thursday at 3 o'clock. Now for the collaboration, if you still have a collaboration left to complete, we are going to do the collaboration from lesson 9.03. So just like for semester 1 students, if you want to do a DBA and a collaboration in the same class, it's not going to happen. So what you can do is schedule an appointment for your DBA at a later date, and you can complete the collaboration in class. The collaboration is found in 903. It's the 3rd tab. It's the 5th collaboration option and the last one we're going to do. So make sure that you read through 9.03. And the directions are, you are on your way home from a trip to La Martinique and happen to sit next to someone your age who is also from your city. That's going to be your partner. Since you both visited different tourist attractions, tell each other about what you visited and learned on your trip. Each of you should ask at least 2 questions about where you went or what you visited and learned. So if you did the 9.03 written assignment already, which is in English, this is pretty much what you could use, right? You could use that and share that with your partner. Um, that part can be in English. The questions that you're asking your partner and the responses will be in French, right? So it's really easy. It says you should ask at least 2 questions about to your partner about where they went and what they visited or learned. So ask those in French, and then try and answer those in French as well. All right, I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you Thursday. Au revoir.